Finally, we got some seed in the ground. You are now watching the 2025 season of Farming with Duffy Ag. Welcome back to the channel. Gorgeous morning here. They're looking good. So what we have to do this morning is put the forks on the tractor. Right now we have the bale spears on it. Forks are over there. We're going to swap them out. We shouldn't have to move any bales for a little bit here. Previously we got the Mac home and needs a wash. But we got a load, our first load of seed for the year is coming in. I believe it's just corn seed, but we're going to swap it out. Then we're going to put it away in the old milk room. So we got a bunch to do, but appreciate you guys watching along. I think this is going to be almost the only nice day this week. Otherwise, we're going to have rain every day. So that's why we have not started crop work, because it's getting very wet after we plow everything. Not such a good thing. So, but appreciate you guys, and let's swap it out. Yep, that works. Switched it over, and here comes the truck. Bob Pulowski with Zennial Farms, dropping off channel seed. So he's got his, I think he picked this up last year, this feeder belt. Okay, we'll get this out. Okay, we got bags of seed in here. So 2 different varieties. We are planting I gotta remember exactly. This is a 93 day. So 193-91 STX rib. And then this is a 92. So 192-10 STX RIB. 2 good varieties we planted. We have more seed coming from another brand. And then soybeans. So I was late to the game as far as soybeans. So treating soybeans in a bag gets creative. But we got something lined up for that. We are getting them in bulk. And it's going to make our lives a whole lot easier loading the planter. No, we don't have a seed tender, but like I said, I work with some great people, and that will make our lives a whole lot easier because we are planting quite a bit of soybeans this year to get in a rotation. I'm hoping that Harley's planting the soybeans for me. We do have an upgrade for the 4640 coming, which I will be excited. And the planter, we got a few things that are in shipment, or we got to pick them up in Ohio. We got to see what our timing is and what comes down the road. But appreciate Bob getting us in. Trying to think, just about half of our corn for this year. Love working with him, and he's been awesome to me over the years. So Zennial Farms in Verona, New York. And yeah, I'll give you guys a teaser because you guys are watching along. Bob has offered us to use his weigh wagon for our seed tender for soybeans, so we don't have to mess around with bags. Really appreciate it. That goes a long way in this world. But all organized, put away, and we're ready to go. So Keith Frazier, yeah, you've been awesome to me over the years. Hooked us up with a wheelbarrow. He said, happy birthday. He hooked you up with a wheelbarrow because I'm not milking cows. Yeah, appreciate it, Keith. Moving up in the world. Okay, so phone's gonna go off in a minute. I'd like to get the lawn mowed today. Actually, as you see, it's getting a little aggressive. We got the lawnmower in there. Still got to get the charging 100%, but I got the battery on it. Yeah, the camera's going off telling me I'm here. So in this garden here, and actually this rain gauge is junk because it froze and cracked. In this garden here, we got nothing growing. This year I'm going to do a better job with the garden. This is kind of some house stuff. We really can't go do any farming right now. We could, but it's gonna rain, like I said. So plowing any ground's really not there. This need a little bit of work. I thought about putting new blades on it. We actually have something to go pick up at some point here. And the plows we're gonna work through this year. But as you see here, we have garlic growing. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Which I'm very impressed by. And we actually stopped this morning and picked up. I got lettuce, I got onions, tomatoes, and 2 different peppers. So I'm gonna go ahead and start transplanting some of that, make this look a little better, because I things looking good. It's a big, makes the whole place work out. We got seed dropped this morning, and Bob was like, place is looking so much better than it did 2 years ago when you first moved in. That collapsing barn, organizing stuff, getting things to a better spot makes a big difference. So let me get the gardens cleaned up and do that. That'll make me feel real rewarded. I didn't know exactly what I wanted to put in, but this morning we went over to a local greenhouse. The Amish actually bought it, and they got awesome breakfast wraps and stuff, but they weren't open on Monday. I think they're only open end of the week, and definitely not Sunday. But like I said, we got garlic growing that I planted. That looks really good. Got some onions in a line, got lettuce, got tomatoes, peppers, red peppers, and green peppers. So I'll probably get a few more starter plants for here. Over there we'll probably do carrots, peas, and so on. We do have some things in the works, and Harley wants, we're thinking watermelon, squash, cucumbers, maybe zucchini. But that's planted right now. I'm gonna grab, I think I got some more straw bedded bales, and I'll put it around all this, and that will keep the weeds out. But we'll go ahead, water them, clean up our mess. Who says we haven't planted anything yet this year? Come on, look at it. I'm hoping the camera keeps going off since it sees motion. I'm hoping that we don't have a frost and none of this really dies off, but we're gonna find out. Either way, got started, feel accomplished. On to the next thing. I'm going that way, buddy. We have not completely figured out the charging on this, but if you charge the battery, I mowed the whole yard without having an issue. So we got some heavier spots that, yeah, got ahead of us a little bit, but gotta do some weed whacking. I don't know if I want to really do that right now. Probably should just stay moving around everything. I gotta admit, Yanko, the place is coming together. We got the lawn all mowed up. We got the first crop in the ground for 2025. And we're rolling. So a little messing around, but place is coming together. As you see, we moved animals, so you'll see that in a future video. But I'll see you guys on the next one. Have a good one.